One Piece fans, we all know Luffy's got that magic touch when it comes to making friends out of foes, right? But even in a world as wild and unpredictable as this, there are some friendships that left us completely stunned. Today, we're diving into the top 10 friendships in One Piece that nobody, absolutely nobody, saw coming. Let's get into it. Kicking off our list is a duo that had everyone scratching their heads. Jango and Fullbody. Who could have predicted that the former hypnotist of the Black Cat Pirates would end up as a Marine, let alone best buds with Fullbody? Their bromance blossomed after the Alabasta arc, proving that in One Piece, even an ex-pirate can turn over a new leaf, or in Jango's case, moonwalk right into a new life. These two are now inseparable, dancing their way through life under Captain Hina. Next up, we have a partnership that makes sense only in hindsight, Buggy and Mr. 3. Both are crafty and self-serving, but seeing them actually work together was a surprise. Buggy, the loudmouth captain with delusions of grandeur, and Mr. 3, the ever-cautious waxman, are a match made in the chaotic world of One Piece. Separate, they're easy to underestimate, but together, they become a surprisingly effective and hilarious team. Let's be real. When Bartolomeo first appeared in Dressrosa, no one thought he'd end up on Luffy's side. This guy was ruthless, brutal, and downright disrespectful. But plot twist, turns out he's Luffy's biggest fanboy. Bartolomeo went from being a potential rival to one of Luffy's most loyal followers, proving that even the most unlikely characters can find a place in the Straw Hat Crew's hearts and our own. Bartolomeo wasn't the only wild card in Dressrosa. Cavendish, the beautiful pirate with a split personality and a deep hatred for the worst generation, seemed like another rival set to clash with Luffy. But as fate would have it, Cavendish's respect for Luffy grew, especially after Straw Hats saved him from being turned into a toy by Doflamingo. In a twist that none of us saw coming, Cavendish went from wanting Luffy dead to becoming one of his most loyal allies. Bentham, also known as Mr. Two Bonclay, is a character whose friendship with Luffy has truly stood the test of time. Initially, as one of Baroque Works' top agents, Bentham seemed like just another enemy, but his selfless acts, especially during the Impelled Down escape, showed his true colors. Bentham's bond with Luffy and the Straw Hats is so strong that many fans believe he's a prime candidate for the next Straw Hat member. When the Straw Hats were hunting for a shipwright in Water 7, Franky was not exactly the first pick, especially after he stole their money and beat up a Usopp. But in the world of One Piece, enemies can quickly become allies, especially when the stakes are high. Franky's transformation from an enemy to a core member of the Straw Hat Crew is one of the most iconic examples of this trope in the series. One Piece rarely turns main villains into friends, but Zoro and Perona's relationship is a rare exception. After the chaos at Sabaody, these two found themselves under Mihawk's care. Their time together was filled with bickering and unexpected moments of camaraderie, turning Perona from a ghostly adversary into someone Zoro could almost call a friend, if only to her face. Shanks and Mihawk, two of the most powerful characters in One Piece and also, surprisingly, two old friends. Their relationship goes beyond mere rivalry. It's a bond forged in countless duels and mutual respect. Though Shanks has moved on from their legendary clashes, the friendship remains, giving us one of the most fascinating dynamics in the series. Kaido and Big Mom, two embers of the sea who should be at each other's throats, right? But no, in one of Wano's most shocking moments, these two powerhouses sit down for a drink and form an alliance. The Rock's pirates may be long gone, but this reunion shows that old bonds can resurface, even between two of the most ruthless characters in the series. And finally, we have Luffy and Bellamy, a friendship that no one expected. Bellamy started out as a typical, arrogant villain, mocking Luffy's dreams and hurting his friends. But in one of the greatest redemption arcs in One Piece, Bellamy earns Luffy's forgiveness and even his protection. Their journey from enemies to allies is a testament to Luffy's ability to see the good in people, no matter how deep it's buried. And there you have it, folks. One Piece is full of wild surprises, and these friendships are just the tip of the iceberg. If you enjoyed this list, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on all things One Piece. Until next time, stay adventurous.